In the days of old, the sorcerers of Rivellon cured the sick and healed the wounded through a great power called Source. But a terrible darkness invaded the land, and Source was forever tainted. The sorcerers who once healed now only destroy, and madness has overtaken them. A few brave Source hunters are all that stand between Rivellon and the dark power that threatens to destroy it. Wherever Source appears, hunters follow.
Rise and shine, Master Source Hunters. The captain wants you up on deck. Hear them calls? Means we're close to shore. I don't ever you go in there, Master Source Hunters. City's full of undead, hungry enough for blood. But you're supposed to investigate that murder, ain't you? They say it's Source that did the counselor in. Source in a city like Sicil, nowhere safe anymore. Here they are, Captain Sir.
God's blessings on you, hunters. You'll be happy to hear we've reached Sicil. But there's trouble offshore, so we'll have to sail in carefully. Here, have a look. Those are orc ships, and they're blocking our passage. We'll get you as close to the city as we can, and drop you off on the beach. Be wary now. Orcs are on the attack. Undead have closed every route out, and there's a sorcerer on the loose. If we're to get justice for the counselor, you'll have to keep your wits about you. May the luck of the gods be with you both, Source Hunters.
If I didn't know there were orc ships raiding to the west, I'd mistake this for a placid beach.
At least the orcs make a bit of noise when they attack. It's dark-dealing sorcerers that'll strike with neither warning nor mercy.
Is that a corpse? What's it doing here alone?
What? Did you expect it to have an entourage? Can you believe this? The man jumped off a cliff at the behest of some statues, of all things.
Pure madness. How could someone be so utterly naive?
Rivellon is no stranger to...
Source hunters! How did they find us?
Take the stone to the temple. These whelps will be easy to crush.
As you say, Madam Conduit.
Arise, fair dead! Seize upon our enemies!
Dobrze.
Victory hangs in balance!
Fajnie. Czy leży wszędzie, czy tylko w niego?
No of victory!
Tu jest tylko w niego. Lipa. To jest? Uciekaj, nie. To może nie? Gnoju. Już zmieniłeś to. O, nie wyszło. Nie widzę. Podejdź bliżej. No nie denerwuj mnie, to tak, że to jest niewidoczny. Uff. O. Tak jest.
Their leader said something about escape.
My life is
Stolen from this dungeon, I imagine. Can we get inside? Those thieves were more than petty criminals. Their leader gave life to the dead. What stone could they have been so keen on taking?
We can't well turn away from such an odious show of source. Let's investigate the tomb and see what answers it might reveal.
Indeed. For all...
Miał być jakiś raport zdawany. Złoto, tak jest. Nic nie mogę? To jest podświetlanie widoków. Opcje. Sterowanie. Podejmowaniu. A to strupy. O nie. No i to jest jakiś port, ale to jeszcze... Ale najpierw... To jest wielką myślą.
Look, a wanderer comes my way, walking the sands upon which this poor shell must call me Ishmael, son of the sea, an outcast upon these wretched shores, an exiled shell doomed to live under a canopy of arid sky, not his native tender. Of course I can talk, don't be silly. There's more tongue to me than heart. Indeed, the surprise should be mine, for I still remember the days when your kind swung from branches and plucked the vermin out of their neighbor's fur. My fate is a cruel one, I assure you. How many snot-noses have held me up against their dirty little ears, only to claim they can hear the ocean? Of course they can hear her, the brats! We are on the very edge of the great aquatic mother, whose embrace I so desperately long for. Yes, yes, I, King of Pearls, ache to repose anew on his coral throne. Hurl me toward the water, swing me as far as your arm's strength gives lease, and treasure long sunk I will grant thee. Time is an indulgent mistress, to one who spends happy hours. Oh, I remember ancient times, for I have lain here since antiquity, when the ruins around. All this I have seen, alive, alone. What do you say, kind knight? Will you return the King of Pearls to this?
Kindness is its own reward, and then there's the promise of treasure to boot. Let's throw him into the sea.
And pass up the opportunity of simply taking him and selling his valuable pearl? I think not.
How very short-sighted. A pearl is worth a few coins, to be sure, but who knows what riches lie hidden beneath the waves?
To jest za głupota, czemu nie rozumiem postaciami naraz?
Either you agree to take him with us, or it's you I'll throw into the deep.
No, we'll do as I
Liberator! The sea give the deep beyonds along with my eternal gratitude.
Mówiłem? Nie, to... Nie, znowu to. Mhm. No to są tu. Nie rzucaj speli na lewo.
You're like a gorilla in a porcelain store.
Mhm.
This seems to be broken.
Seems to be broken. Oh no. Dobra, strzały pójdą sobie.
Careful! There's a mine in the middle of our path.
Someone must have an interest in protecting whatever's kept there.
nic. No.
I've always heard there's typically more to a king's tomb than meets the eye.
It could be a myth, or it could be our lucky day.
Trzy.
Shut tight.
Nie wiem, czy zmisowałeś. Nie chcę mi się z tym walczyć. Nie, tu nic nie było.
I've spotted something interesting. We made short work of that door, but I don't imagine our weapons would survive such use for long. I feel like I've just had a long bath in a cold lake. Careful now. That's the trap.
Father, turn all flame to my aid.
What's this? I found something. Well, what's this I've spotted? I've spotted something interesting. I think I hear voices downstairs.
The last thing we need is to surprise another angry summoner. This seems to be broken.
Something isn't right here. It could be an ambush.
Lifts like a feather, drops like a troll.
This seems to be broken.
Nie, to mówię. To nie zadziała? Ojej.
A living rat dares disturb the slumber of the dead? A thieving fool insults the sanctity of the grave? The bloodstone defiler, where is it? Strange indeed, robed indeed. Your tricks will not save you from retribution, deceiver. In life, I toil to care for these holy grounds. In death, I protect them from profaners and poachers. The legacy of Cecile is... I suppose you only crept among these sacred tombs for leisure. I suppose you had no lust for the treasure of the... Run if you like, defiler. Whichever way you take leads...
Ojoj. Też to nie ma auto chwilę. Bardzo.
Seven have mercy on your soul. Curses, stop.
Death never dies, fool. Death in 1,000 forms rules all.
Nie przeginaj. Nie zadziałało w tej grze.
No glory in this death.
Die, vermin!
Jasne. Czyli to są te peki? Super.
This is a single move.
Spróbuję. O, myślę, to jest tu, to jest tu.
Hold it right there, orc scum! No one slips past the Legion unchallenged.
Calm down, Junius. Doesn't look like one of them orcs to me.
Just hold your tongue, will you, Bibius? Can't be too careful. We are sworn to protect Scythiel.
So, you're sorcerers, are you? And how are we supposed to verify that's true? We can't read, my friend. So for all we know, those papers say you're a polymorph parrot on the lookout for a two-bedroom birdcage. They don't prove a thing.
You know what? We'll take you two to the wizard. I know he reads. He has...
I don't need an escort, especially not a drunken one. Back off or face me.
Are you mad? You'd kill legionnaires? Let's just go to the wizard peacefully.
Yeah.
All right, we'll do it your way.
Captain, come along. We're not far.
Learn something useful, like how to wash your underthings.
Zbudować. Fajne. Siła, zwinność, inteligencja. Aha. O, to jest dobre. Posłuchaj. mogę dać więcej. To chyba ci kradzież. Tak. Daj mi komu z pirokanezją. Komu z pirokanezją jest dobra. Areoturkia później może. A co otworzyć? Handel wymienny też. Są to.
What the hell has happened down there? Orcs?
Mm.
Let's go back to the bench. The source hunters had that bench roots.
228. Right. Oh no. Nie ruszać. Nie podoba mi się. walki. I walnięcie potężnym mieczem. I lol. Wywalaj se. Jak się oczy zdarzało? Czemu ty masz 5 ataków? Okej, tak chcę sobie. Powinien spłonąć. Ty mnie nie obchodzisz. Ty mi chyba zablokujesz strzał, nie? Nie. Spróbuję. Jo, myślałem, że to więcej zada. Dobra, ty padłeś. I pięknie. O, jest ten mog. Zostaw. Powietrze, chyba jest pory na powietrze. No. Nie wiem. Może by to nie? Może być, dobra. Aj go. Mam ten wiosł regeneracji. Dobra.
had a human commander.
Where are Bibius
How
and
very
Junius?
curious.
Didn't they hear the
And how
fight?
very disquieting.
One day, comrade, vengeance will be ours.
Złoto. Dobra, nie ukrywają. Ukrywają jednak?
Hi, the Source Hunter. Nice to see these winds are blowing more than bloody orcs our way. Welcome to Sicil, comrade. And good luck. It's these orcs. Now that they have bees in their bonnets about God only knows, we need every hand we can get. That rat-faced shaman of theirs even went to the trouble of launching a fireball at a ship in the harbor to the west of here. They may need help. I'd go myself, but we legionnaires are under strict orders never to abandon our posts. Never know when another one of these little raiders might sidle up the beach. Beats me what traitorous madness came over that dog. A man among orcs. It'd be like one of your kind running with whatever the cur's incentive to raise swords alongside that murderous lot. Let's all hope it was a private grudge. Can you imagine if we had to add us? I'm a proud legionnaire and always will be. But I thought...
Na razie.
Taken before his time. Far before his time.
Dobra, czy tu nic innego nie ma? O, tu wrogowie wszedli.
What if the orcs are sending another fleet?
Taken before his time. Far before his time.
What's all this ruckus? Sounded worse than a dozen tomcats. Ah, but I see we've suffered another orc landing. And judging by the relative ease with which it was dispatched, I can only come to one conclusion. You're as welcome as a glass of cooled milk on a hot day, my friend. I'm Ahu, at your service. It was I who requested your presence in this troubled city. So you were, and so you weren't. Behold, there we are. Meet my other half, Hunter. Ha ha! No need to look so flabbergasted. I may be a wizard rife with tricks and guile. So, now that the cat is out of the bag, let us turn to the matter. It's hard to put my finger on it, but I can feel in my very whiskers that sorcery was at play. Visit the scene of the crime, and I'd bet sardines for salad you'll say. Captain Aureus, though, the local commander of the Legion, insists I'm seeing ghosts. I insist he's blind to all but the undead. Jake was murdered in a downstairs room of the King Crab Inn, up in Sicil proper. The Legion keeps it under lock and key, though, so you'll need Aureus's permission should you want to have a peek.
Okay.
So there are, or rather, there is. Popular opinion has it his wife did. She seems a likely candidate, to be sure, but that would make her a sorceress. Esmeralda knows how to charm, yes, but I just don't see her magic extend. Still, don't simply take my word for it, Hunter. It may be well worth your while to cross-examine her yourself. The Legion has her under guard in her shop near the town square. That's where you'll find poor Jake's widow. A human, you say? Truly? And yet, I have heard rumors about a sect of sorts. A shadowy set of worshippers that associate even with orcs. Some say they're sorcerers. I don't quite know what to make of this news, but thank you for informing me. It'd be foolish to dismiss... the undead. They've been clawing their way out of the ground for 2 years now. The Legion did a good job keeping them at bay, but I think it's fair to say that without my magic someone is responsible for the outbreak. Necromancers are at work, but who are they and where do they hide? Alas, that searching for them is like searching for a single louse in a lion. Unfortunately, that is absolutely correct. The Orc siege is yet another We've cordoned off the western beach where most Orc activity has been reported. There's nothing of interest along the waterfront. Oh, but that's not a trick. It's a blessing. Or does it surprise you that such magic is a gift, Hunter? To tread upon the realm of instinct. Even articulate speech. But to be out in the night. To stalk on... But of course, it's handy to speak in more than meows. And I couldn't brew potions or make machines without opposable thumbs. This I freely admit. I'm glad we've met, Source Hunter. And I'm certain we have a lot more to talk about. Feel free to... Once you're there, just take the stairs. But do pay a visit to Aureus first. He may bark like a beagle with its tail stuck in the door, but you won't get very far in your investigation. And with that, I bid you adieu, Hunter.
Sects, undead, orcs. Looks like we have our work cut out for us.
At least we won't be bored. How about we go see that Aureus chap,
Wtedy nie warto robić.
We need more help, or she's lost.
What if the orcs are sending another fleet? We mustn't let the flames spread to the harbor.
Dobra, użyjemy.
We're gonna need more than a few buckets to save.
Drown my sorrows with ale.
Ja nie chciałem zmienić pogody.
Shores? Here? Inside Seal? Bah! Of all the cursed hunks of rock to land on, Conrad chooses this, and that was some fast acting there. Many thanks on behalf of all us seamen. Madness! Thought we were done with those swampy uglies a fortnight ago. Note, though, that none of them...
Sauce? Here inside Seal? Ah, of all that cursed hunks of rock to land on, Conrad chooses this.
Shores? Here?
Ahoy, sailor! Are you enjoying the fresh winds of Sicile? Ahoy, sailor! Are you enjoying the fresh winds of Sicile?
Ooh.
Ever hear about the time the captain took the Duchess of Fennel's carriage for the joyride?
Knowing him, he drove it straight to the pub and back.
Ja mam 500.
Oh, and don't forget the time he got
Dupa.
caught passing a love note to the lizard councillor's wife.
Tak, to...
Speaking of youthful gore, that loopy legionnaire really thinks that orky charm loves him.
I wouldn't let it all within 500 yards of my loving nature.
Ever hear about the time the captain took the Duchess of Federal's carriage for the joyride?
Ha! Knowing him, he drove it straight to the pub and back.
50?
And don't forget the time he got caught passing a love note to the Lizard Councillor's wife.
Is that why we never sailed to Yuthel
Nie no, poczęło go, że tak mało.
Speaking of
I
youthful
500.
gore, that loopy legionnaire really thinks that orky charm loves him.
I wouldn't let it all within 500 yards of my loving nature.
Ever hear about the time the captain took the Duchess of Federal's carriage for the joyride?
Ha! Knowing him, he drove it straight to the pub and back.
Oh, and don't forget the time he got caught passing a love note to the Lizard Councillor's wife.
Is that why we never sailed to Yuthel Gore anymore?
Speaking of youthful gore, that loopy legionnaire really thinks that orky charm loves him.
I wouldn't let it all within 500 yards of my loving nature.
Ever hear about the time the captain took the Duchess of Federal's carriage for the joyride?
Ha! Knowing him, he drove it straight to the pub and back.
Oh, and don't forget the time he got caught passing a love note to the Lizard Councillor's wife.
Is that why we never sailed to Yuthel Gore anymore?
Speaking of youthful gore, that loopy legionnaire really thinks that orky charm loves him.
I wouldn't let it all within 500 yards of my loving nature.
Ever hear about the time the captain took the Duchess of Federal's carriage for the joyride?
Ha! Knowing him, he drove it straight to the pub and back.
Oh, and don't forget the time he got caught passing a love note to the Lizard Councillor's wife.
Straight to the pub and back.
And don't forget the time he got caught passing a love note to the Lizard Councillor's wife.
Is that why we never sailed to Yuthel Gore anymore?
Really? The greatest warriors in Rivellon can't cross a rope?
I wouldn't let it all within 500 yards of my loving nature.
Ever hear about the time the captain took the Duchess of Federal's carriage for the joyride?
Ha! Knowing him, he drove it straight to the pub and back.
Maniok. Nie będę się w to bawił.
Honest pair for an honest day. I don't know how you did that, hocus. I thought. I don't know how you did. I thought.
Dobra. Pole krowy.
I sail, shiver me timbers and sliver me heels. Here, fancy a sip.
Dobra, nie mogę. Portal. A to jest? To jest ta gospoda?
Oh, I needed that.
On miał. Nie, drugi też ma drugi. Broń, umiejętności. No. Powiedzmy, że pójdziemy ogień i ziemię? Chyba tak. Jutro Zofa to pewnie będzie trochę leczenia. Nie pogardzę.
Salutations! Source hunters, I see. I'm Sergeant Curtius. This is a storing house for Legion supplies. Perhaps the most important building.
A też będą kradzieże.
Well, a source hunter. About time the council took us seriously. Maybe you can start with the two idiots hiding their pet orc here.
Well, a source hunter. Very hearty. This Jake business is quite the scandal, no? And then again, and you didn't hear this from me, he's going through quite the nasty bumps. I imagine his youngest, Kimberly, won't mind. Never did get on well with her mother ever since. Oh, it's an unparalleled.
Nonsense. Listen.
This place reeks of orc stench.
What fool would trust a two-bit love potion out of a back-page circular from youthful gore? Who better than a proven orc crusher to convince my dumbbell of a friend here that orcs...
Enough of that. I know how dangerous an orc can be, but this one has been reformed. Anyone can see that she's completely docile. But my prejudiced friend here still wants to kill her.
Maybe before the great orc raid we had time to indulge Ninius's idiotic obsessions. But now we're needed at our posts. I can hardly believe I've been wasting time protecting an orc when I should be running them through.
Excuse my friend's violent outbursts. He hasn't enjoyed a woman's touch in quite some time now.
Your woman's touch is less of a loving caress and more of a claw shanked brutally through the throat. I'll take my chances as a bachelor, thanks.
Dobra, kto się zobaczy, co się dalej stanie.
My friend here and I were patrolling outside the city walls, when who did I see creeping along the shore but this lovely orcish lady? Perhaps confused by the butterflies in her stomach, she sprang up and began running, claws bared towards Marius. Fortunately for him, I had the presence of mind to ignore my sword and instead adroitly fling a vial of love potion shattered over her head. And when she turned to face me, she became instantly... I'm sure she must have been compelled to join the Orcish army under some kind of duress. A lady with such a sweetly...
I can assure you there wasn't a hint of sweetness in those murderous eyes when she lunged at my throat. She may be confined here for now, but who's telling when she'll escape and who she'll rip to shreds?
I've always had an amateur interest in all things alchemical. When I read in an esteemed periodical from the Wizards of Youthful Gore about an amazing opportunity, I sent away for the world-famous love potion, available for a limited time only, and it has worked exactly.
You see what a fool my friend has been, spending all his cash on snake oil and bringing a temper...
What kind of monster would lie in a published advertisement? I'm sure the effects of the potion will be everlasting, as printed.
You see, he'd believe it was noon at midnight if he read it on a printed pamphlet. Please tell me you can reason with him, or ditch reason and use your sword.
Dobra, zostawiam.
Let her live. If that potion were truly worthless, it wouldn't have been able to charm her in the first place. In this docile state, she may prove to be a source of valuable
You're right. The information she provides...
Bravo! I trust not only...
You're going to regret this.
Jasne, że regret this. Jo, kradnie.
No.
Hello there. No dobra.
Well, a source hunter. About time the council...
No,
One day, Moira.
też bym takie chciał.
So what they say?
Za lekko myśli. Fajne, zrobione, wszystko ładnie.
Plenty of fish in the sea, but I've got the foulest of the lot on my racks.
Dobra. Jest ryby. Super. Czekaj, i tą książkę o rybach. Super. Będę czemu tam się pomieszczały. Dobra, naprawdę. A nie, ty miałeś latki, nie? Wracaj. O właśnie. Wody? Ja dałem jedną wodę. Poziom 3. A, dobra. Dobra, tam.
Hoping someone special will be impressed by...
Okej. Najpierw do tego gościa pójdziemy.
Plenty of fish in the sea, but I've got the foulest of the lot on my racks.
Nie, bo to są, to chyba to zapisywane.
I can't even smell the sea air over this rock.
Do tych orków. O, fajny. Tu jest chyba ten miejsce zbrodni, Esmeralda. Tam chcemy udać się. O, to pewnie wszystko widziała.
Say, no one's around. You wouldn't raise a fuss if I, borrowed.
Borrow, indeed. I'll sooner meet a cat wizard than see that merchant repaid.
Come now, I'll be good for it, I swear! So what do you think? Should I snag a fish?
Get it while it's fresh. This batch is only hours from the sea.
Everyone needs a hand now and then. Take the fish, and none but us will be any the wiser.
Sure, everyone needs a hand, but who are we to offer the merchant's hand without his consent? He should leave the fish be.
Whether the merchant loses a fish or this man goes hungry,
that fish simply isn't ours to give. We can't offer it up as though we had the right to do so.
No, we'll do as I say.
That's the spirit! Or should I say...
Sir, did you just steal that fish?
No, I paid for it.
You were a witness to this event now? Tell me what happened.
This man is telling the truth. He paid for that fish, fair and square.
Quite so.
I can't thank you enough for your,
Well, sorry to have bothered you then, sir. That
thief is free for now, but I wonder how long it'll be until his growling belly seduces him back onto the crooked path. I can understand your sympathy for that man, but feeding him for one day will hardly remedy his circumstances. You would have done better to help him more substantially.
Popatrz jak ją. Gdzie on poszedł?
Watch the undead quiver in their mouldy boots.
Let's see. Halibut, sheep's cheese, tomato. Oh, hello.
What are ye staring at? Captain Jack's the name. Those...
Oh, hello, love. Nice day for a little stroll around the market.
Yes.
Good day to you.
Hello. I'm a painter. I travel...
I'm telling you, a necromancer must be at work in Zanurzamy.
Ah, gracious patron, I see your tired eyes looking a bit teary. I've just the potion for that. Or would you prefer a toasty fire spell to dry those vapors? Yellow and green, the finest
Widzę tutaj.
you've ever seen.
Any takers? Come on, you chickens.
Adept nowicjusz, adept.
No better solution to the zombie problem than a set of silver arrows.
Dobra, pomyślmy. Chyba, że będę miał 4 kompanów. Jeden będzie nam blisko. To ta tepiara. Jeden to będzie mak ognia, to ja. Drugi to będzie chyba bardziej od leczenia. kontrolowania pogody. Będzie zły dziejaszek, no.
Quiet day on the market, it seems. These
Dobra.
damn birds won't fetch more than source hunters, eh? All right, proper, we're finally getting a hand. If you've got a favourite sheep, best to fry her up now before she gets thieved in the night like me dear plump ogget, the finest in me herd. Yes. Oh, well, I recently sold most of the now that the herd's gone.
Okej. Kurczak.
You there! Take a seat! Prepare to laugh your head off, cry your eyes out, and teeter on the edge of your seat with an original tale from Stefan, the Talking Seven. That's right, a talking head. And he doesn't just talk. He'll weave you a yarn so fantastic, you'll be begging to hear just one more. And I obtained this curio by some rather You see, I was diving in search of a rare medicinal sea herb. I volunteer at the local children's apothecary on weekends, in the shallows around Sicil's own Black Cove, when I spotted something amazing. The chest belonging to the... Though the chest was stuck fast, I summoned a swell of great... I had the treasure of a lifetime in the hubbub. I lost hold of my prize and watched it sink to the bottom of the beast's cavernous belly. Still, I feared only for a moment. Before my mind's eye swam the faces of the many war widows and leapt grabbing fast to the hilt of a cutlass, freeing myself from... It was there, along the rocky beach, that I am Reginald the Illusionist, purveyor of the most amazing artifact in Andover. This fantastic...
Re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti. Oh, excuse me, I'm trying to prepare for the next show. Autographs will have to wait until the end. I doubt I have to tell you that I am the amazing singing Stefan. You're a source hunter, aren't you? Oh, bless the seven. Look, you've got to help me. Pleasure to meet you. Now, please, Stefan has many fans to meet today. Psst, help me. Take me to Reginald's cellar. There I will reveal everything.
Zombie ate your dog? Orc sunk your ship? No matter! You're at... Well, I've an open stage in want of... The theatre's favor has overcome you, has it? Check the library and see if any of the classics there interest you. I'd love to see a source...
Jest to przedstawiający. Czym jesteś? Cedric.
You there! Sit! Stay a while! Don't pity me! No, when Reginald came, it seems even my usually choosy audience has been taken in by that hack. And even when there's no crowd to speak of, old Reggie still has at least... I don't know. Fortune...
One coin or two, noble spirit? One coin or two? Thank you, kind one. Oh, I am I'd heard they were not to be trusted, that they told me that I would find fame and renown if fire, the most thorough cleanser, was my method. But as my house burned in front of...
So, those statues told him he'd have to renounce his earthly possessions to become a spiritual leader, did they?
Absurd. Since when is poverty a prerequisite of spirituality?
Can you spare a coin?
Right.
Materializm? Okej, czyli w sumie nie muszą się zgadzać. Co jest tak głupie? Mówię.
Good to have you back, Source
Hunter. A sight for sore eyes indeed.
Sorry, sir.
You don't think it's infected, do you?
What have we here, then? A so-called Scots up. Nevertheless, I want to be kept in the loop. The scene of the crime is over. Esmeralda is Jake's wife. Well, widow. Everyone in town, down to the crabs on the beach, is convinced she killed him. Now, the girl has the reputation of being a flirt. What? You're going to stand there and claim with a straight face your order never wrongly tortured and executed anyone? Hardly. But I won't stand for such nonsense. If you bring evidence before me, I'll evaluate it with perfect objectivity. The Legion relies on Captain Aureus, if you if you must. Bravo! Figured that one out, did you? I haven't been stuck here for 2 years because we're being besieged by fluffy kittens, you know. Yes, and he also spends most of his time in the guise of a cat, licking... I'd say they're looking for weak spots in our defenses. We are the... How am I...
Dobra. Kogo tu nie ma? Hunter.
I hope your quest fares well, dear hunter. By all means. I can't say much more, of course. I hope you're in... They say. I say man and woman, because both of them were cloaked and recognized by none. About an hour later, another... It took a while for the landlord to pluck up the courage to enter the mystery room. How and why he came to be there, no one knows. I myself have none. Even though the rest of the town has... Now, it may well be established that she is, in fact, the guilty party. I'm not saying that I'm certain she's innocent, but let's just say that if... But certainly. What... Oh, I am but a wizard. A guardian of man and beast. And indeed, I am both. My body, my task upon this earth is to protect the heart. You see, my one desire is to witness a world in which every mother looks. To my great regret, none of them purr as yet. Oh, that'll never happen. Granted, a witch could make the polymorph permanent if she'd enchant me in my cat guise. I'm my own wizard, you know, and I don't intend to become anyone's familiar. But certainly. What would you like to know? Oh, that'll never... I'm my own wizard, you... Oh, but that's such magic to be out... But of course it's Oh, I am but a wizard. A guardian of my task, you see, to my great regret. And what might those be? Those who are raised... The enemy is wild. You have until they conclude what... Oh, a mere trifle for one with the intellect of a feline and the engineering skills of a human. You basically construct a classic ballista, add a 100% legally obtained self...
Mappa.
Those boots embarrass a bridge throw. Get to shining recruits.
Sorry, sir.
Assure me, dear Septimus, that you haven't been fighting those awful orcs. I can't bear to imagine something would happen. Lords above, grant me patience. You're a source hunter, aren't you? Here because you think I killed my husband. How many times do I need to state and restate my complete innocence? Well, what do you want to know? Their nightmare incarnate. Since the beginning, this has been like I told. So what happened? I am adamant
about her innocence.
We need to look for evidence if we want to prove she actually did the evil deed.
Oh, but don't you worry.
You were to be Amber.
Jak to wejść? A, tu było.
You there! A moment of your indulgence, if you please. You are the source hunter? No, scratch that. It is so much more than a delight. It is... Oh, it's not merely an opportunity. It is a once-in-a-lifetime chance.
Of course I do. How could someone in my profession not?
Some could not because they are professionals.
Clearly, two strong personalities stand before me. Two who voice their opinions with vigor when they differ. Too bad your line of work comes with such measly recompense. Am I right? The wage of a mere soldier.
Well, I can't say that I haven't.
Yes, some...
Indeed. Indeed, gold is always welcome. And among the fabulous five, gold flows as freely. Even so, my friend, matters of a pecuniary nature aside, what is life without variety, without spice? To be a source hunter must get frightfully dreary sometimes. Am I right?
It's better to lead than to follow. That much is true.
Better to be served.
Well spoken. Well said indeed. And that is exactly why I am here. Why fate has put me right by the door to the King Crab, so that I could meet you and tell you about the marvel that is the Fabulous Five. The invitation to join is yours. Grab it. Ah, the Fabulous Five. How I enjoy simply saying the words that describe the most illustrious and celebrated adventurers' guild in Rivellon. Our mission, to better the world. Our mantra, to better ourselves as we do so. To realize our dreams and cleanse our souls. You'd like nothing more than to... What? Now then,
Of course. By now, work hard. Fulfill contracts. Enlist new knights, and swiftly shut...
Ah, hello. I suppose you're here to viciously interrogate me for information I don't have, like our noble Captain Aureus before you. I am the Duke of Ferrell. It's very tragic news. I won't posture and... Ah, hello. I suppose you're here to viciously interrogate me for information I don't have, like our noble Captain Aureus before you.
Meow.
Sorry, I've run out of signed handkerchiefs. An Alistair keyring, maybe. In any case, make it quick. What do you mean, not familiar? Why, I'm own... And don't forget, I'm the most eminent member of... Your interest is piqued, I see. A word of warning, though. We owe those nothing.
What have we here? A source hunt, tall as an elf. And my word, what I am Anna. Jewel in the crown, I've got 1,000. When the day comes that I contain, but then, source that I have. For nearly a lifetime, it seems. Well, I'm sure you must know what I mean. Like, I believe I have. Yes, you must. Yes, you must be.
Whatever happened to that troop of eager imbeciles?
Ah, pointless, can I tell you? How curious.
Zim blood of me? Yes. Oh.
Hearty welcome to the king. Mind if we keep our voices down over that sensitive subject? Death and dark magic, ain't it, Councillor Jake? That poor man. I knew too much about his affairs, you know. Never figured it my business to say anything, but after all that's happened, I wonder if that weren't a grave mistake.
Tell me, Alistair, have you ever had the fortune of challenging...
Esmeralda's longest standing look. That room she came. I saw one other figure go into that room. I was startled awake by a horrendous hubbub shortly. By the time I burst, whoever done it has escaped through the window. Well, between you and the names of all you...
Greetings, traveler. And what's in a name, dear? You mean you steal by following her instructions and becoming Ah, there. She go up.
Right there. Until you've... Not exact. So...
What happened? Is this a dream?
I don't think so.
Genom.
Terrible! 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 It's with by the quill that lasts a billion words. What's this? Two Rivellonians here? At the end of space and time? How very, very, very curious. Your guess is as good as mine, my newfound comrade. Here I stood, of quite good timing, by the by, because the ground here has been fast shrinking beneath... but I suppose I should make a proper introduction. Zigzags the historian at your service. It is my job to record all that was. At last a question I can answer most definitively. I mentioned already that this place is the end of time. If that didn't send your heart into your time, ought naturally to have no end at all. Indeed, I can think of no worse nightmare for a chronicler such as myself. But something totally, utterly... Show, don't tell, I always say. So go, peer through yonder looking lens, and feast your soon-to-be terrified...
may be quite.
You looked. You saw. Tear the portal. It's quite sprung to life, just like the long dormant flames that you, dear stranger, you must be the key. Something about your presence here is causing the end of time to... Those torches, a light! This portal active once more! It cannot be coincidence. It's not that I believe, it's that I have seen. Then, no longer than a few mere... Goodness me, how right you are. There's so much to take in, I'd nearly forgotten. And it is the void itself. The dragon that is devouring creation. When I can't say for sure where it came from, how or why, but I do know this. It's shrinking our future by the second. And though I cannot say for certain if it is what I... In fact, every last question that... But why spoil the miss after you...
Okay. Okej, to nie ma sensu.
You first, but don't dilly-dally.
It seems the imp has spotted exactly who and what he'd hoped to find.
Ej, jak to napisano? Pewnie będziemy musieli mnie aktywować, ale to później.
Could it be, milady?
Indeed, Sir Imp. As surely as you are he who chronicles all that I weave.
Astounding! Unbelievable! I have so many...
You have brought guests, I see.
My reaction exactly, milady. It was their arrival here at the end of time that instigated my finding you. But why? Sure.
This is a question better put to our guests themselves. Tell us, how did you arrive upon this plane? If any other being in Rivellon asked me about the details of their comings and goings, I could describe them down to the minutest of details.
Aye.
But you are different. Of you, so please, do tell me. How? A stone? So... It was a stone that caused the great shock of energy that brought you here, and it infused you with new life as well. Not like this, no. What happened to you? Never had I experienced something so contrary to my nature. To weave something I had not seen, had not expected. Life does not simply spring into it, but yours has. You appeared before me from the moment you came into contact with that stone.
But, Madam Weaver, how is it possible? Do you not see all? Have you not woven all that is and could ever be into your tapestry?
Like the stones, your guests are a mystery to me. I see them before me in this world, but their likenesses appeared not upon my tapestry until they revived the stone. Source hunters. It would seem that yourselves and Starstone are inextricably linked. Why and how, I cannot say, but I do believe that finding more stones will reveal to me who you yourselves truly are. Starstone is not what it seems, Source Hunter. Its true nature must be part of a greater secret, a secret lost, Do you see what violence my work has suffered? What wounds lay upon the tapestry?
Mysteries of all time, gaps in history. Oh, how they've tormented me for eons.
It would appear that Starstone transforms at your touch, granting me new thread by which to mend the tapestry. Thus, it restores time itself.
Okay.
I see. What the void would shrink, stop.
Yes. Though I cannot explain why this Starstone is the antidote to the void. If we do not restore time, if we do not discover the true nature of these stones, the void will consume us all. Indeed you must. Though I may not yet understand why. It seems that you and you alone can unlock the powers within Starstone. Yet we are—
Why, of course, that's what they were doing. I have recorded their doings, you see. Collectors of Starstone, more and more by the day. Now I understand. They'd keep the stones from our reach. They'd
Without these stones, Hunter, there will be no Rivellon. The entire tapestry will crumble. Even this plane will fall.
That shall never be, milady. As sure as Zix comes before Zax, we will put a stop to it. Please, our most mysterious guest, are you ready? Are you willing? Will you...
Okej, czyli to się tam.
Not but a moment ago, we were hunting source in Rivellon. And now, we're being told that we alone can prevent the end of time by way of some magical stones. What do you make of it?
We can't deny our reaction to Starstone. There must be something to all of this, mad as it may seem.
So, what do you think?
Still, it's quite a leap.
The glint in your... No, with you searching out Star... But you'll need a way to travel between Rivellon and this homestead, won't you? Who wouldn't want to see what fantastic changes yours? Luckily, the power of portals is known to you, so I'll let you in on the little secret of how to transport back and forth from the... Off you go, then. You've Starstone to find, and I've a tapestry to examine. Surely there must be some clue here as to how on earth you're related to the end of time.
Cross my heart, hope to fade in the void. I honestly don't know. But ask her.
Like the imp said to the ballista operator, lonesome observing the frontier of creation, surfing the vibrant tide of the eons. Well, yes, actually. I don't mean to complain. Perhaps you can imagine the profound pleasure it is to have made the Weaver's acquaintance after all these years. Wouldn't it just? Would that I had a Starstone sight just like yourselves. Starstones are curiously absent from what I can... Ruins, caves, oh, I don't know if I'm more, but of course so. Neither this in we may not before you. I hope it...
How welcome you are upon this realm, our most honored guest. I hope you begin to find this place more in the ethereal threads of eternity, the drift of continents through changing seas. Except, it seems, you ask and I shall answer, if I can. Oh, Hunter, I have no need for company. Like I have no need for air or appetite or affection. All I need, and yet, I do enjoy your
Super. Dobra, to jest to.
Source Hunters! I welcome you once again to the realm of Rivellon after your travels through the chasms of space. Nice to have I know the imp historian has told you about his agent on Rivellon, and that agent is I. So now that you know of the alliance between me and Sir Zigzags, let us turn to the business at hand. Starstone. And that means the task you have been given remains crucial. While the that's where I don't, but perhaps like any if Zigzags worries, I worry. I met him, so I told him in the end, before you'll need the, now that the...
Jedną? Jedną. Skandal.
Good luck out there,
How
Hunter.
can the Legion serve you today, Source? You don't look like you're quite ready to head out into the undead-infested wilds to me. Also, a party of 1 or 2 runs the risk of being outflanked and outnumbered. I'd bring some backup if I were you. Of course, thank you for heeding my...
Ja jestem tu. Udać się tu. Cmentarz.
Looks like that dog is awfully agitated.
Perhaps he wants to tell us something.
Rest in peace.
Już się nie spodziewałem. I don't think there is some to adjust.
Rest in peace, darling.
What trickery is this? That's not Jake.
It's a rotting sheep's corpse. It seems someone snatched Jake's body.
Everything we do seems to fortify your abilities.
May the 7 keep you.
It's easy enough to gain new strength when one is carrying an entire team on one's shoulders.
The team?
Rest in peace, darling.
Please. Cześć ty, piesiu. Ty do mnie silniejszy? O 8 poziom. Nie. A mogę uderzyć czarem? Może coś? Jadę się.
Peace be with you, traveler. I once lived a prosperous life. Lone enough she would kill.
In memory of Loni, death lies on her like an untimely frost, upon the sweetest flower of all the field.
What trickery is this? That's not Jake.
That's a rotting sheep's corpse. It seems
Here
someone
lies
snatched
Kavanagh.
Jake's body.
Will they have Sisal pie in the afterlife? Here lies David, who ran from the Reaper. You'll never catch me alive.
Everything we do seems to fortify your abilities.
I suppose your example has inspired me to reach heights I never before envisioned.
There's no...
Here lies Jacques, the oldest man in Sisal. Get off my grave, you jackanapes. Here lies Kimberly, finally.
That shovel has proven worth its weight, it seems.
And I would have done so more quickly if someone weren't hovering over my shoulder like a nosy aunt.
Rest in peace, darling.
Oh, I beg your pardon.
Co to je?
Here lies Jared. Shall I come back as an enraged spirit or a lovable prankster ghost?
Ładne.
As good as a new penny.
Dobra, czyli jest to na razie za wcześnie.
Beyond these walls, the
I
dead
feel
roam
like I've
free,
just had a
Hunter.
long bath in
Be
a cold
vigilant.
lake.
Ja też mam przeć. A, to nie uderzyło żadnego. Ja bym się lecz. Kurczę. Tu jest, no dostałem. Korek środek, okej. Myślałem. Znaczenie to jest pewnie. Ujujuju. O nie.
Beyond these walls, the dead roam free, Hunter. Be vigilant.
Na razie tu zostajemy. Mhm. Okay. Takie są. No nie mogę, był lepszy. Nie czuję tego.
Good day to you. Aaron has as many breasts as the man with many cheeses.
Source Hunter. I don't be ready to have another.
Mówi trochę.
Back on my feet again.
Trzeba sobie spać.
Looking good. But that does.
Nothing for it, but to keep looking for more clues.
Dobra, może zaczynam być nim.
Who killed Councillor Jake?
But I didn't see her here the night of the murder. Then again, she might have just gotten a new pair of shoes.
No.
If only the popular girls from the Source Academy could see how edgy and dangerous you've become. If only the popular girls from the Source Academy could see how edgy and dangerous you've become.
I've been tainted! Tell me, Alistair, have you ever had the...
I'm telling you, a neck.
Watch the undead quiver in their mouldy boots.
does it matter? Day labour's more suited to my nature anyhow.
Yes, honest man for an honest day. Yes, honest pay for an honest day.
Sigh, seal, shiver me timbers and sliver me heels.
Good on you. Please, boss, and respect compliments, you know. So what did he say?
Well, what does it matter? Day labour's more suited to my nature anyhow.
Yes, honest pay for an honest day.
I'm seeing 2 feet. I'm bull. Of course. Why? Well, that. I see. Well, Tuck don't know what you say. Oh, me.
Steady, boys, steady. We'll be leaving as soon as we're packed up.
God, duty's not so bad. Hey, would be quite a bit better if I could do it in
They're dead. And they might have lived if we hadn't intervened.
Those fools are dead! I knew that she-beast would bring disaster. It was that orc. She snapped, grabbed them, popped their necks, and then ran out of here like a wild beast. I'm only grateful she didn't.
Orc.
I said to him, I said myself, if I don't start earning an extra gold piece an hour, I'll walk out that door.
Good on you. These boss men respect confidence, you know. So what did he say?
Well, what does it matter? Day labour's more suited to my nature.
on you. These boss men respect
A struggle? What kind of struggle?
Fresh haddock. Perfect for a fry-up.
That thief is free for now, but I can understand you. That thief is free for now, but I wonder how long it'll be and...
Sorry, but I haven't the time for chatter. These days, a moment's inattention is all a thief needs to snatch my livelihood out from under me. The dead are on the prowl, the councillor's been murdered, and now source hunters are encouraging petty theft. The few honest amongst us are swimming against the stream, I'll tell you what. Sorry, but I haven't the time for chatter. These days, a moment's inattention is all a thief needs to snatch my livelihood out from under me.
Here for your daily serving of veggies. Please partake of the plumpest produce ever produced.
I'm straight, I'm true. Harry's by the cousins.
Aaron has as many friends as the man with many cheeses.
Watch the undead swimmer in their mouldy boots. Get it all, Chris. These patches only ours for the same. I'm straight. I'm true. Harry's by the cousins. Fresh haddock. Perfect for a fry-up.
Liberté, equality, and brotherhood.
Legion's greetings. I am so steadfast. And what questions are those? Don't even mention the Sicily Jakesman.
The hunter returns. I hope you are here to shop rather than sleuth. Starstone? I've never heard of such a thing. Do you mean to imply he collected something dangerous? Something that may have gotten him into trouble? Oh, this is all too much. I feel like I'm drifting from nightmare into nightmare. Listen, if you're going to accuse me of something, you would better find the... Well, what do you want to know?
If only the popular girls from the Source Academy could see how edgy and dangerous you've become.
Excellent. Let's keep it that way.
No, szpiczku.
Aaron has as many friends as the man with many cheeses.
You don't look like you're quite ready to head out into the undead-infested wilds to me. Also, a party of one or two runs the... Thank you for heeding...
Rest in peace, darling.
Here lies Gregory, whose wife told him so. Here lies Judith, warrior princess. Here lies Neil, killed in the line of duty. I want to go home. Here lies Jared. Shall I come
Here
back
lies
as an
Patrick.
enraged spirit?
You can kill me,
or a lovable
but you'll
prince
never
to kill the
ghost.
dancer inside me.
The sun is out, and yet I feel a cold inside my soul.
Here lies Catherine. I know, I was great. Sorry, sir. You don't think it's infected, do you?
Come on
Sorry,
now, I
sir.
told her off
No,
you
sir.
before she could do any real damage.
Any real damage? Are you joking? I've been mauled. I'll be disfigured for life.
Come on with the dramatics. It's not as bad as all that.
The face furious. She bit me in the face.
Look on the bright side. Everyone knows the ugly soldiers are the most ferocious.
Ugly will be the least of it. The beast looks rabid.
In that case, you'll have the pleasure of putting her down yourself.
I wish for you to try it, sweet woman.
The beast speaks. So you have a ring on that feral maw, have you?
Oh, what now? I'm Captain Audience. Oh, still not. I see. Well, don't just stand there gawking. Well, have you found any incriminating? If you must. Yes, and he also...
Source hunter. But certainly. What would you like to... Oh, that... I'm my own wizard, you know. Oh, but that's such... to be... But of course it's... Oh, my tongue... You see, to my great regret, not by all means. Of course. I can... They say... I say... It took a... How and why... I myself... Now, it may well be his body seems too improbable to be true, but I can't say much more, but... And what might those be?
Halt! These games will now be a little red imp's uncle, the Source Hunter. Sorry for the gruff treatment, I didn't recognise you right away. You can see security's tighter than ever around here since that surprise. We can only hope to hold back the undead and these left-field orc attacks long enough. I don't think you're quite ready to head out into the wilds to me. Also, a party of 1 or 2 runs the risk of being outflanked and outnumbered. I'll bring some backup if I were you. Of course, the choice is yours, but are you sure you want to venture out?
Plenty of fish in the sea, but I've got the foulest of the lot on my legs. Plenty of fish in the sea, but I've got the foulest of the lot on my legs.
Thank you for...
Plenty of fish in the sea, but I've got the foulest of the lot on my legs.
Oh, I could do with a cold.
Don't let that rooster escape. He's already on the menu for tonight.
Isn't it a chicken?
Wait a minute!
All right.
These stores are for our Legion troops. Rivellon's finest work up mighty fine appetite, serving you 7.
And aped an air of aptitude.
Hey, Cole, I think that was an insult.
What on earth would an undertaker want with the
To me.
You let my chicken escape? Looks like it's your lucky day, Jack. Not to tell the troops they're getting nothing but the cornbread.
Honoured to meet you. Wish I was a source hunter. Dangerous line of work, but it's a damn sight more glorious than...
Right side. Everyone knows the ugly soldiers are the most ferocious.
Ugly'll be the least of it. The beast looks rabid.
In that case, you'll have the pleasure of putting her down yourself.
Ice blue eyes, narrow beneath a heavy brow streaked with sweat.
Her brow knits together, but something in her pose...
I am Bear Daughter.
And you are this woman here, the one who now plots her revenge. She crept behind me while I was hunting, and I only defended myself. I would not hurt an innocent Screech woman on purpose. But soon their swords were upon me, and they forced me into this cage meant for dogs. Mother would rip the fur.
Sicilian stew. Again.
Zaczyna się słuchać. Tak, no jakiś pierwszy to było przyjemne.
Good day to you.
I do.
Oh, golly gosh. One who flaunts the highways and byways of silly old Sicile with the easy elegance of a puss with her tail in the air. I do declare such a sight is rather rare around here. But where are my manners? I am Maxine, and you must be one of those hunters one hears so much about. Charmed, but of course, darling. Be my guest. Heavens forbid. No, fear is rather too strong a term there, hunter. Oh, this quaint little... I'm the mayor's cat, don't you know? Born and raised on velvets and viands of most exquisite...
What? Oh, it's you. Come closer then. Closer, huh? My ears aren't what they used to be. Nor my eyes, for that matter. Yes, hello, Source Hunter. Our city welcomes you.
Za co? Lepszy, dobra. Ale czy wewnątrz mogę strzały.
That depends. What kind of berries are you interested in exactly? Ah, the library. Yes, yes, you must have a visit. It's the gem of Sicil. Would you like? Marvelous.
O, kurwa. Gosh. Co wymienisz?
What? Oh, yes. This library is the jewel in my Victoria has every volume you could possibly... Yes. Victoria's come a long way from that little bundle of claws and teeth I adopted so long ago. Ah, it brings... What? Oh, yes, yes. I'll be on my way back down.
Kajdanor.
The lesser
Brief
key
history
of
of sorcery still
Sadaka.
hasn't been returned.
What nonsense.
Celeron will have to pay yet
Is there
another
no new
fine.
book to be discovered in this library?
In the name of Amun-Hor, I bid thee Tujda Geta Hal. Be welcome, human. My library is yours, as I hope your friendship is mine. I am Victoria, daughter of Mayor Cecil. Oh, I know what you're thinking. The likeness when I was very young, you see. I must have been cast out by my tribe, for I was found in a wicker basket floating past sight. The fisherman who found me would have drowned me on the spot, for I am an orc after all. But praise be Amun-Hor, dear Cecil was among the gathered crowd, and he took pity on the exiled infant, the child. He raised me like I was his own. This kindest of souls taught me the language of men, their customs and their letters. Thus, I became the city's librarian. Indeed you may. The wisdom I here hoard is yours to peruse and even take with you. All I can ask is that you return the books you bought.
Wonderful.
The Pseudomonarchia Daemonum. And the first edition too. Most promised. Omnes autem mali daemonis quam.
Czemu on rozmawia?
What? What is this? Who are you to interrupt my musings? By Naga the... Oh, but perhaps I spoke too soon. Perhaps I was mistaken. For you hardly resemble the local fisher folk, which, incidentally, is... No. A source hunter. That is what you are. Yes, a stalker of sorcery. A chaser of charms pernicious. In truth, I cannot go so far as to say it is a pleasure to make your acquaintance, for I take no... Why? Simply because you hunt source, and I, Jehan, hunt demons. You are aware, of course, that quite often... Now, this is a sentiment I'm quite certain you must recognize. Let there be strength in cunning, on one condition. That on our joint travels we will never deal with demonic entities, no matter how tempting their propositions. Give me your word on...
Oh, good.
Very well. There will be no deals with demons.
Brief history of sorcery still hasn't been
Zgadzasz.
returned.
Agreed. Nothing...
Most gratifying. I see you are firm of purpose and thereby ready to descend. Descend into the madness that is sorcery.
Dobra. Wow.
Tujda Geta, friend.
Tysiąc? O, nie stać mnie.
Volume 1, Volume 2. But where has the third one gone? Shatsu. Sometimes I think these books sprout little legs in the night.
Volume 1, Volume 2. But where's the third one gone? Shatsu. Sometimes I think these books sprout little legs in the night. That's enough of that now.
Czyli nie mogę tak.
Place this book here. A volume of poetry. A source hunter. Oh, what a me. I live alone here in town. Used to he's always been something of a rascal. Calling his petty hooliganism adventuring. And for my part, I encouraged him to join the Legion. Even got him sparring with Captain Aureus now and then. But then there was that band of... I don't even know what to call them. Well, they're his heroes. And I simply couldn't prevent him from going to see them. See-through armor. Princess Buttercup with the blushing bottom. Schnetticken. Esmeralda does have a propensity for all things moody, hasn't she? Where's the third one gone? Shatsu. Sometimes I think these books sprout little legs in the night. Kajdinor. The brief history of sorcery still hasn't been returned. Teleron will have to pay yet another fine. Volume 1, Volume 2. But where's the third one gone? Shatsu. Sometimes I think these books sprout little legs in the night.
No dobra. Jest tu. O, czemu muszę zobaczyć. Też mi się porządne. Woda. Teleportacja. Też super. Muszę do niego podejść, naprawdę. No, dobra. Teraz może się wybierzemy na ten cmentarz. Okay. O, właśnie z pieskiem możemy teraz porozmawiać.
Wow, that dead sheep smells pretty great. I mean, wow. But it's nothing compared to Jake. Seems like some mutt is marking my territory.
Rest in peace, darling.
If I ever find out who killed Jake, the most awesome Jake who ever jaked, I'll bark so much. seriously so much you have to join you? No way. I mean, you smell pretty great. Even better than the dumpster behind the butcher's house. But the town is full of scary... Without my best friend, the most awesome Jake ever, here to protect me, I'd rather stay far away. Just bring those smelly items to me here. You know who I miss? Jake. Sometimes he'd just sit there being awesome. I came here so I could smell Jake again. Someone stole Jake? Jake stole my ball once, but then he threw it far, and I went and I got it. And Jake was all... Listen, if you go around town and find someone who you think might have done it, bring me a really stinky something of theirs. And I'll see if I can smell Jake on it. An awesome smell. I couldn't mistake it. Esmeralda? Ugh, terrible smell. Like flowers and soap. Not awesome. Ugh, hated her. Aureus is kind of awesome. Evelyn, too. They both have a sweaty, dead thingy smell. Cecil, he's all right, I guess. Mostly, he smells like old books, which is neither awesome nor non-awesome.
Okej.
Jake has the best smell.
To są kozackie informacje. O, Max stoi na pierwszej linii frontu. Pomóc. Dobra. Dają 3. Na siebie dodałem. Okej. Nie, bombardiery się pojawiły. O, przysypane. Do it. Yep. On robi? Co to nie umarły? Czemu umarły teraz? Nie umarły, na siebie hita.
My life is ebbing away. Sweet relief.
No to powiedziałem, czyli czekam, tak? Pięć. Okay. Oj.
Wherever you go, there I am.
Puść mi umrze. Już się numer. Nie, gdzie my jesteśmy? Tutaj. Gdzie dokładnie jesteśmy? O nie. Ale chciałem już.